Hi,
Hello.
good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm great. I'm great. So, Megha,
Yes.
have you been doing your practices at home to improve your English?
Yes, I'm trying to do that, but because of nowadays I have some other important work as well. So I feel that I couldn't give that attention at my speaking. I feel so, but I
To my speaking. Yeah.
yes,
Okay.
but
No problem.
from now I will try to give more time to correct myself, to learn new vocabs and write the structures. And before
That's great.
before coming this session, means before joining this session, I reminded, is it correct word, reminded,
Yes.
I reminded myself that today I am not going to make silly mistakes. I always use to after go, after went also.
Yeah, you do.
Yes, and I need to use, when I speak in a general way, that time I need to use simple present tense. And when I want to talk about something which is started earlier and is still going on, so in this scenario I will I will
Use simple
call my mind, and I need to use the phrase like I have been doing
Yes.
this. And other than that, I have to more focus on singular and plural words. I made mistakes mistakes so
Good.
many times, like children, people, and yeah, this kind of words. So I hope so that today I'm going a little bit good, not expecting too much, but
You're
yes,
going to be fine. Don't worry. Don't overthink it also. But I'm glad you have noticed what mistakes you're making, and you're going to be aware that not to make those mistakes. Okay. That's great.
yeah.
All right. So today's topic is exercise, something that we both don't get, I think, enough of,
Yes,
right?
right.
We're both just sitting at home and working, and we don't have time to exercise.
Yes, you're right. But whatever the work I do, I always go for walk, go for walking,
Go for a walk.
go for a walk,
Yeah, good.
at
At
least
least
for half an hour.
that's great. I need to start working out now to lose a little weight. I only work out on the weekends when I go to play football, and I had gained 15 kgs in the lockdown. So now
Oh my God,
I need to
15
reduce.
kg.
Yes, because my so people are comfortable with some sort of exercise. Some people love running. Some people love going to the gym, right? You like walking because it relaxes you or it just makes you feel better. For
Yes.
me, it's football on the weekends with my friends. So
Okay.
in the lockdown, that was shut obviously because of Corona.
Yes.
So for
Yes.
a year, I did not play football, and everyone around me kept saying, "Go for runs, work out at home." But I've tried it, but it doesn't really, feel.
Good.
I mean, it feels like a task. It doesn't. I don't enjoy it. It
Okay. Yes.
becomes
Yes.
it
Yes.
becomes something that, oh my god, I have to do this, not I want
Something
to
you
do this.
have to do.
Yes,
Yes. 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 It
exactly.
hap- it happens with everyone. I think I also want to do some practice at home, like yoga, like basic yoga activities, yoga yoga's activities like alom
No, you can
vilom,
just say I want to do basic yoga. That's it.
basic yoga. Yes, like alom vilom, kapal bharti, bhastrika. These are the very basic of
Asanas.
asanas. Yes,
Yeah.
and somehow I do a little bit,
But
but
sometimes you fall short on that.
yes. What did you say? What is the phrase?
Sometimes you fall short.
Sometimes I falls. Falls short.
Sometimes I fall short, you can say.
Okay, okay.
That means you are just about to reach your goal and then you miss it by a little bit. Like
Yes,
people set some goals to themselves, like I'll do yoga half an hour every day for 7 days. But then if you only do it for 5 days or 6 days, then you can just say, I just fell short of my goal.
okay,
That means
okay.
you were really close, but you tried. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah. And one more thing you can use, a better word, is when you said you were busy with some other work and you cannot focus, you could not focus on your English practice. You can say, I was preoccupied.
I was preoccupied.
Yes, that means you were occupied with something else.
Okay, preoccupied. Okay.
Okay. So I was preoccupied and I couldn't give the time I wanted to this particular aspect of my life or to this particular skill, practice. You can use any of those words. Okay, Megha?
Yes.
Great. So, in terms of yoga, do you generally do yoga through YouTube or are you subscribed to some sort of service?
No, I didn't subscribe anything. I watch videos on YouTube
Mm-hmm.
and on I watch shows of Baba Ramdev shows on
Mm-hmm.
TV. So that's how I learned. And sometime when I try to I try to uh, explore some other asanas.
Awesome.
Yeah, so it 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 makes me feel good. But after doing these asanas, in your you have a lot of pain in your body, and because of this pain, you cannot continue your asanas.
Okay.
Yes, and even sometime sometime it
Sometimes.
sometimes it becomes for me like I push my body
Too hard.
too hard, and it become troublesome for me.
Good. That's good. Okay. You can also say that, after one yoga session, my body becomes sore, SOI. So then I don't feel like doing it again the next day, or I feel very lazy, or I feel very tired to continue doing it.
I just want to say that it make me pain in other part of my body.
You want to say that?
Yes. How can
Hurts
I put?
different parts of my body?
Yes, yes,
You can say that. Yeah.
yes. Sometime pain in on waist. I can say like that. I got some
You're
pain.
saying in your
I
waist.
get, yes, waist. I get some pain.
So instead
Uh,
of saying I get some pain, you can just say my waist hurts or my hip hurts a lot.
my hip
Okay?
hurts
Hurts a lot.
hurts a lot.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
okay,
waist is something we say only when we're talking about like jeans or we're talking about measurements, right?
okay,
The region, that region of your body is basically the hip or the pelvis region or whatever you want to say. Either of
okay,
those words you can use. Okay.
okay,
So if I'm asking you, let's say I want to gift you something like a belt or a pair of jeans, I'll ask you, hey, what's your waist size? I won't ask you
okay,
what's your hip size. No one says hip size, right?
okay,
But if I fall and I hurt my somewhere around my waist where I put my belt in on the side, I can just say I've hurt my hip. That is a better way to mention or say where you are hurting. That's a section of your body, basically a hip. So when I say hip,
okay.
it's very obvious what portion of the body I'm talking about, right?
All right.
Yeah.
Other
So
than yes, other than that, I like to do skipping. I like to do running also.
mhm.
Wake up early in the morning and go for running. That is something I like very much,
I like a lot.
and I like a lot.
Hmm.
And earlier I used to do. I didn't get the word. The exercise in the form of dance.
Zumba?
Zumba. Yes.
Earlier, I used to do Zumba.
Do Zumba. And nowadays I'm trying to do meditation as well, but
That's good.
it
Meditation is
doesn't.
good for your mental and physical health, so that's nice.
Yes, I cannot do in appropriate way, but I am trying to do so. Hope so. I
Right.
will
So you
do.
cannot do it in a correct manner, right? That's what you're trying to say. So that sometimes you can't do it in a correct manner, so you're trying to improve on that as well, right?
Or yeah, at the same time, if I want to say that I cannot follow the process for a long time. I
Hmm.
couldn't hold myself for a long doing meditation.
Okay.
Yes.
You can say I cannot maintain focus for extended periods of time,
Okay.
right?
This is
That is
something.
what you're trying to say, right? Because when you start meditating, you lose focus and then
Yes.
you get distracted or you pay attention to something else where you're not supposed to. So you
Yes.
can say I lose focus because meditation is about focus, right? Focusing
Focus. Yeah. I
on
lose
your breath
focus.
and focusing on your body to make sure that you're calm and relaxed. So
So
focus is
here I want to ask you from you that in meditation, is it necessary that we have to focus in our breath?
I don't know a lot about meditation. It depends on where you're learning it from. So obviously there are lots of courses and there are lots of videos on YouTube that let you
Okay.
focus on different things. There are apps also now that let you do that, right?
Yes.
So if you focus on your breathing, you will be more self-aware of your body. If you focus on just clearing your mind and having a blank mind for 5 minutes, it helps you de-stress. So there are different exercises for different things, right? So it's very specific. So it depends on you, who taught you how to meditate, where you're taking your guidance from. So you have to be careful about that.
Earlier, I used to count my breaths.
Yes.
Yeah. But then I realized that I have a better thing to do comparatively to count to my breath or breaths. What should I say?
So breath is single. Okay. I
Okay.
don't think there is a word called breath.
Yes, I think so.
Focus on your breath. Focus on your breath. Focus on your breathing. Right.
Breathing.
So yeah. So try to change the sentence. Right. What
Okay.
is the sentence you were trying to say earlier? The original sentence.
The sentence was
I was counting my breath.
yes. Instead of earlier, I used to count my breath during meditation, but I didn't
Stop doing
found
that.
very interesting in it. So I changed the method and I tried to memorize or recalling all the things which I I have experienced in past, the good memories,
Okay.
and I went to that place. I felt like that.
Oh,
I
you're
feel
talking
like that.
about that experience of going to another place, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
So you can
and
say, yeah.
yes, yes.
Okay. So you can say that earlier I used to count, I used to focus on my breathing and I used to count while I was breathing, right? Because that's what we do, like 1, 2, 3, 4, like whatever you do, I don't know. But instead of saying breath, just say I used to focus on my breathing and I used to count while I used to breathe. But I didn't see any result or I didn't see any change. So I switched my technique and I started doing something else. So yoga is one of the, solutions to that. Do yoga, be
Yes,
more aware of your breathing so your body will take care of the breathing when you're not paying attention. Like that.
yes,
Right?
right.
Awesome. I remember you told me about skipping. I am, even though I don't consider myself like a great football player, but I do play football. I have been playing for like 15 years now. But my leg work is so bad, I cannot skip. I just cannot do it.
Oh,
I think I can do 3 or 4 skips, and then I like the rope gets stuck. The rope will get stuck in my leg always.
so
And
you still play football, right?
yes,
So to play football, I think you use your legs.
yes,
So I think you're means I want to say that I think to play football, I think you need to put more efforts through your legs. As I am going to compare with skipping,
Yes, that's
because
true.
in skipping you just need to jump in one place again and again. That's it.
I know it sounds very easy, but I just can't do it. I'm being very honest. I don't know why. I just can't do it sometimes.
In one single mm, time, I can skip more than 100 times, even 200
Wow.
times.
Wow.
Yes.
I also have developed leg muscles, but only because I run so much and because I focus a lot on my legs. But again, maybe it's the hand-eye coordination because I can't coordinate my skips. Like it's timing, right? Skipping is more about timing than anything else.
Yes, yes.
So my
It is
timing is
also
maybe
a practice of focus, focus, yes, we can say, because we need to balance both hands and both legs at the same time.
yeah, our
So
hands and the legs
timing,
at the same time.
yes. So timing is very important fact doing skipping.
Yes. I'll keep
Yes.
that in mind. Maybe I'll start skipping. My wife keeps telling me, but I don't do it.
Okay.